Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul was one of the most embarrassing events I've ever witnessed, and we all should have seen it coming. I be seeing a lot of people today, and it's only in the morning after, and I'm seeing a lot of posts about this Jake Paul, Mike Tyson shit. Oh, why was Tyson biting his glove? Why he looked so slow? Why he just not doing anything? His fight's got to be rigged. The dude is 60 years old, bro. Are y'all retarded? Are y'all just idiots, bro? Do y'all know nothing about combat? He's 60 years old. He's a senior citizen. Of course he's not going to be moving like he was in his prime. Nowhere even close. You seen his legs were shaky and just kind of weak the whole fight. Like, he's an old man. What do you expect from him, bro? That don't mean that the fight's rigged. I want anybody that believes the fight was rigged to bring me any substantial evidence. I guarantee you have zero. It's all opinionated. And I'm not saying it isn't, but don't go around saying it is if you don't have any evidence to prove that it is. Does that make sense? Secondly, Jake's a nice boxer, yeah. But honestly, what I got from this fight is he's not like an authentic killer.
He's a manufactured killer.
An authentic killer, and I'm not saying I wanted it to happen, but an authentic killer, bro, is not going to go out there after 3 rounds and be like, damn, maybe this is the kind of little messed up. I should take it a little easy.
An enemy deserves no mercy.
No boxer's doing that. No real, genuine killer that genuinely wants that is doing that, bro. You going out there and putting them out no matter who's in front of you. Now, with that being said, how the fuck did it take you 3 rounds to realize this is fucked up? And, like, people been saying it since this fight was just rumored, let alone announced and booked. This fight fell out one time because Mike had health issues, just because he's too fucking old, bro. Like, come on, y'all. Use your heads. Regardless, Tyson, they said he won rounds 1 and 2. I mean, you could give it to him, I guess, but he didn't do nothing in there. He landed, like, 1 big shot, and they give it to him, whatever. Jake Paul putting pressure on, you know, he wasn't really landing too much either. If you watch it back, a lot of the shots were just, like, grazes, or they slip off the face of Mike. Honestly, really underwhelming and just shitty performance, bro, really, from both men. And I don't blame Mike at all. Father time, it don't skip over nobody, you know? So it's not really his fault he couldn't perform to the best of his abilities. Jake, I do understand sympathizing with a legend in front of you, and you're just kind of, you had the chance to batter them and put them out cold. Mike could have went out. Mike 100% could have went out, and I do believe Jake held back. But aside from that fight, the whole card was pretty shit. There was a couple good fights though. That co-main event was probably definitely the best fight on the card. Them ladies brought it just like they did the first time. I mean, that fight was that was fun. I liked that one. Not a huge boxing fan, but that one had me pretty entertained. There was another one, I forget their names. I think something Ramos, and I forget who else he was fighting. That fight was good too. I actually enjoyed that one a pretty fair amount. Aside from that, though, I mean, the whole card was pretty shit, bro. For, like, their whole thing was, oh, this is the fight nobody's seen coming, but the world will be watching. And I guess, like, a lot of people tuned in, and a lot of people were there for the main event. But the whole card, bro, like, I feel like boxers don't understand how to make a good card. Nobody cares to see some Indian social media influencer box just because he has mad followers, bro. I don't care, bro. No racial, but Indian fighters will always be ass, bro. Like, name me any good Indian fighters. Maybe there are some in boxing, but I know in MMA, bro, Indian fighters just get shit on, bro. They're not good. I was hoping that the guy coming out was going to be good. He looked nicer than his opponent, but at the end of the day, he still didn't look good. It's like, put him in there with somebody real, somebody authentic. He's getting put down and out. So, I mean, show me guys that are really about it, that are really hungry, that really go in there and box. Because when I watch these guys, bro, it's either a mismatch or just goofy shit happening, the refs getting involved, technical errors and issues with the streaming service, this time being Netflix, the commentary team, they don't go together, bro. They don't mesh well at all. It's every time I watch one of these pay-per-views, usually when it's one of the YouTuber boxing events and not an actual boxing event. Actual boxing events, they got their own problems too. I mean, I'd say one of the biggest ones that'll come off like the top of my head right away would be their camera angles and replays. They suck at that shit, man. They really do. I mean, commentary for boxing is just, maybe it's because we're so used to watching UFC commentary or hearing that we got such high standards for commentary, but genuinely, boxing commentary is some of the worst commentary I've ever heard. Olympics commentary is better, and it don't get much more boring than the Olympics, you know? Unless you're watching something fire like fencing, boxing, basketball. I think like sledding commentators fucking do better than these boxing commentators. It actually amazes me. They just always seem to find personalities that don't mesh and just put them all together. It makes no sense. Aside from that, I guess it was a pretty solid card. I know a lot of people, including myself, had buffering issues and just technical errors. But I also seen a lot of people asking about Mike Tyson biting his glove, saying that that's a signal for Jake to hit him. Just shows y'all aren't really Mike Tyson fans. Like, I don't even watch boxing. I couldn't name you 10 boxers. Like, I really couldn't, bro. I watch certain fights. I tune in for, like, Tyson Fury fights, Canelo fights, big fights like that I'll tune in for. But for the most part, I don't watch boxing. And even I know Mike Tyson has a biting fixation. He said it in the post-fight interview. He's done it in so many of his fights before. It's a very common habit for Mike to do. It seems like everybody watching has no idea who the fuck Mike Tyson is. Like, they have just this false idea of him that Father Time wouldn't catch up, that just because he looks good in a little 15, 30-second training video, that, mind you, you're training all day, getting footage all day, and all you post is going to be the best fucking footage you got. So, of course, he's going to look good in training camp. Like, do y'all... It just aggravates me because it's like the people watching the fight have no idea. Like, they don't understand fighting at all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a guy that can go around and be like, yeah, I 100% understand boxing, the whole art of it, everything. No, bro, I don't watch boxing that much. But at the end of the day, I understand fighting, okay? And if you understand fighting, you're going to understand at least the main concept of boxing. You'll understand rules and shit like that. You might not understand every technique or the best way to enter or this, that, and the third. There might be things that you're missing, you know? But for the most part, you get it. It seemed like this audience did not get it, like, at all, bro. They just are brain dead. I'm not sure if it's just, like, 13-year-olds and women, bro, or just casuals that don't watch boxing or MMA or any fighting combat sports at all, and they just tune in because it's Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. That's a good possibility, but I just thought people would understand a lot better and just kind of expect exactly what we got. I mean, I don't know why anybody else's expectations were through the roof. Of course, even in the back of my mind, I had it like, oh, I don't know. Tyson could come out there first round, and if he's coming out clean, fast, you know, the first round, he hasn't wasted any energy, and he comes out, just overwhelms Jake, hits him with a nice one, and it lands clean. It could put Jake out. In the back of my head, of course I have that thought too, bro. How could you not? I think everybody had that thought. But you just gotta silence that voice sometimes. It's like the Dustin Poirier Islam situation. Everybody thought Dustin was gonna win. It was a line in the stars. I'm I wouldn't say a hater, because I try not to say I hate any man, especially ones I don't know, but I don't really like Dustin Poirier. And even I was rooting for Dustin Poirier in that fight. I genuinely thought he could pull it off. And he did good, but at the end of the day, you just gotta know. Some guys are just on a different level. They're better. And in this case, some guys have a huge age advantage. And it plays a factor, bro. To sit here and act like that it's still Mike Tyson. Yeah, but he's also still a senior citizen. So what's your point? But with all that being said, I still don't want to hear the people that was talking about, oh, Mike gonna kill this kid. Don't come back now and be like, oh, you can say the facts. Oh, he's this old. But don't say you wasn't thinking that he was going to win, bro. You thought he was going to win. Jake Paul proved you wrong. That's all you got to admit, bro. Even though he did look roided up as fuck. Okay, I'm not a professional. I can't tell, but come on. He looked a little suspect this last one. I don't know. You pushing the barriers, bro. Pushing it real close. But I ain't gonna waste too much of y'all boys' time. I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit, see y'all's opinions on it. See, I guess, just what everybody else is saying and thinking about it. But, man, the whole event was kind of just sad, pathetic. I would like to see Jake fight somebody his age, around his age. 5 to 10 year age difference is fine, but around his age, around his skill level. You don't got to be going fighting Canelo yet. You've done nothing to prove that you can beat Canelo. You fucking lost to Tommy Fury, bro. Like, what are we doing? Literally just pick an opponent you have clear advantages over just so you can say that you beat him. So you can walk around and say, oh, I beat Nate Diaz, I beat Anderson Silva, I beat Tyron Woodley, I beat Mike Tyson, bro. Like, none of these guys were in their prime. I do give them respect for, like, the Silva, Nate Diaz, and even Woodley because those guys are older, but those are guys I still feel like, maybe I'm delusional, but I feel like they could hang with some lower-ranked guys. So even though it's not their sport, I'm okay with it, bro. But at a point, you gotta fight somebody your own size, your own age, like with your own attributes. Somebody that makes sense, bro. That's literally all you gotta do. Fight anybody that makes sense. You know you're picking fights that are like playing towards your advantage. It's as simple as that, bro. It's pussy shit. Be a man. You want to be a boxer? Be a real boxer, bro. Box somebody for real, like. Don't go out there, pick an old opponent, and then choose to, like, just tap box them and point win, bro. What are you doing? Just so you can say that I beat Mike Tyson. Like, shut up, bro. Go fight somebody for real. It's really not that difficult. Just fight somebody that makes sense. You want to go around being like, oh, I beat Mike Tyson. Yeah, 60-year-old Mike Tyson. Congrats, bro. Now fight somebody your age. Fight anybody that's less known, but just with your same skill set and your same age. Let's see how that plays out. Because every time I see Jake fight, he doesn't look fundamentally good. Like, he has things that are good and things that do look good, but overall, technically speaking, he's not that good. He's fast and he hits hard. Of course, you're going to get wins when you're fighting senior citizens. Just fight somebody your own age. Everybody he's fought has been good, but they've all had a huge disadvantage in the age or just not being a combat sports athlete. The one guy he faces around his age that is a boxer and isn't even that good of a boxer is Tommy Fury, and you lose that. That's all I'm saying, man. Fight somebody your own age. Stop being a little bitch. And if you guys want any more commentary videos in the future, I definitely plan on doing them. I kind of just don't know how to get started, what topics to talk about. We got UFC tonight, so we're going to see how that goes. If anything crazy happens, we might make a commentary, just a review on that. Probably not, though. I want to do more things away from MMA on this channel because I have another channel dedicated to MMA. So on this channel, kind of want to do more just things in pop culture and things in the media going on currently, So with all that being said, you guys got any topics you want me to cover or any games you want to see me play, make videos on, just let me know in the comments down below. As always, I'll do them for you guys, and peace.